Finally got the right syringes and the needles for the Menopur. So I was just counting to see if the packing slip matches the order, and it says there's 15 half-inch needles, which there are, so thank you. But it says there's 35 syringes. I don't think we're gonna need 35 syringes, but there are definitely only 30. So we're missing 5. Is this something I should be concerned about? Or, I mean, I can't imagine needing more than like 10 syringes maybe total, but the packing slip definitely says 35. But there's only 36 piles of 5, because I counted multiple times because I'm anal. But it turns out I was right, so moral of the story. Do I call about 5 missing syringes? That is the question. Or do I just pretend they never existed? But what if it was something more important, like, I don't know. It's like getting a 6-pack of beer, but you only get 5, and you're like, do I say something? You would say something, because you wanted 6. The order said 6, now you got 5. So if you got, 30 syringes, but you're supposed to have 35, is that like a cause for concern? Did somebody steal 5 of them in the mail? Is there somebody running around with my 5 syringes? Just asking for a friend, Just very curious. I really hate calling them. It's literally the worst. But anyway, so they weren't included in the first order or the second order, but they came by themselves, but we're missing 5. So always check what you get in the mail. Make sure you reference every little thing. Make sure you have what you need. Moral of the story: some people just can't count. Those people probably shouldn't be in charge of sending really expensive specialty drugs and equipment. That's just my thought. What do I know, though? I'm just an executive assistant. Anyhow, until next time. Peace out. Good morning. This morning, before we head to the doctor to do some more tests on our cycle day 5, they said to inject the Gonal-F before we come. So we're going to show you how to do that real quick. The Gonal-F is this ready inject pen that is so much easier than the Menopur debacle. This pen contains 900 IU, and the dose that we use is 300 IU. We've been doing this every morning. And I'm going to show you how to prep it. It's very simple. I wish they were all like this, because you just took this out of the fridge. You have to keep it in there, and so don't go crazy grocery shopping. Okay. When you remove the pen cap, see that the Gonal-F is in here, and then you measure it this way. But they recommend that you take an alcohol prep pad, not swab, and you lightly clean the tip of the pen where the needle's gonna go. I like to give it a nice good clean because I don't want anything bad to happen to my wife. That would be some shit. I also like to point out it is 7:20 in the morning on a Saturday. It's fucking so mean. So, which is the earliest we've done one, but
they want us to do it before we come in today. Awesome.
So you take your little needle cap after you've alcohol padded your thing. Peel that back. Just stick it on there and you twist it. Just twist it. Until you can't twist it no more. This is the fun part. I want to get a little close, zoom me up on here. It says 0. Can you see the 0? Okay. So our dosage is 300. You just turn this little fun thing all the way up to 300. If you miss it, don't they say this in the video? If you miss your dose, just turn it back. So 300 IU, Gonal-F. Do not shake. And this is gonna go in her belly. About 2 inches or so from her belly button on either side. We've been alternating sides, so. Got my prep pad ready and a gauze pad to apply pressure. So, now we'll show you how to inject it.
Woo! Okay. Morning! It's time to inject me in the stomach. Here's our schedule behind. But you probably can't see it from there. But it's there. Another day looking gorgeous. You're welcome. Okay. All right. It's time to inject me because we have to leave for the doctor. Like a half hour ago we had to leave. So, okay. Welcome to our life. Okay. So, it's go time. Okay. All right. I'll start stripping. Okay, yeah, that's good. This video is censored. Okay. All right. I have unzipped my... Get off the pants. Okay.
You gotta think of the word for it. This is bloomless.
Okay. Which side are we doing it on?
I don't remember which one we did yesterday, so.
I think we did
There, it's
my left.
on this side.
Okay. So, yeah. So, we'll do it in a non...
Somewhere in this area is what they recommend. Yeah. So, take a little alcohol swab and I'm gonna do it right here. Yeah. And you wipe it down nice and thoroughly. Ooh. Stop moving.
My stomach just looks amazing on this video. Oh my God.
It made her very bloated.
Yeah. So. Oh my God. It makes you really bloated. And
you let that dry and then you take the cap off. That reveals another cap. It's like a surprise cap, you know?
Cap within a cap.
So you got your dose. Well, this dose is 300. A little safety cap. She's prepped for the things. I had washed my hands. And then, I guess I should get on the other side, huh? Okay, hold on. Switcheroo. Okay, because we're doing this side. Get your gauze pad ready. Trying to make her hold ever so graciously in her. No, I'll just put it right. Okay. Then you remove the safety cap. That reveals this itty bitty needle. And then you just let's turn this way, maybe. Yeah. She pinches her skin so that it's not as
in a beautiful manner.
Yep. So. And then you just shove it in there, ever so delicately. So you just pull up, you stick the needle in at a 90-degree angle, and then you slowly push in the medicine until it won't go anymore, and you count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just take it out. Then apply pressure with the gauze pad. Put this other safety cap. You slide this back into the needle. You know, they recommend doing that against a hard surface, blah, blah, blah. You don't try to put this little one back on, because good luck. I think I could do it, but yeah. And then to remove it, you just twist the needle off. Comes right off. And then you plop that into your little biohazard, adorable, a boop, yeah. And then you just...
And now we are...
replace the... I'm not done with that.
Okay, replace again.
You'll see that the Gonal-F is back to 0. Ready for the next dose when you dial it. We like to put it back in this cute little box, which is not little at all. And we're going to put that back in the refrigerator.
They give you like 5,000 needles. Can we talk about that? This one pen is only 3 dosages, and it should essentially come with 3 needles. It comes with like 100,000
It depends on your dose. You know.
It comes with like 1,000.
Yeah, like we're only going to need approximately 3 needles per pen, but it comes with 14. So that's actually the 14 that came in this box and the leftover from the other box. So it's quite a few right now, but we're going to put that back in the fridge and we're going to go off to the doctor for her cycle, day 5.
This is
blood
when they
blood test and
they check to see how my
follicles
are developing, right?
I'm not sure how much they could see at this point, but
from the meds from the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they say it's looking good.
Because I've been doing a good job. That's what I hope.
So
checking after the clinic.
Yeah. We're going to have to take an Uber there because the trains are not running right now. So that's awesome.
Track replacement.
Great New York City life. You know, this is our life. So now
you take a free shuttle bus if you want to take forever.
Yeah, it'll take forever. So, we're going to the doctor. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, American Express, for the Uber cashback.
Thank you.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta.
Hello!
Hi, everyone.
We just got a call from the doctor's office saying that Ilana's estrogen level is very good. Everything looks good, and to keep doing the exact same thing that we're doing. So 2 powders of the Menopur and the 300 IUs of the Gonal-F.
And then we have to go back Monday morning.
Yeah, it's crack of dawn again.
7 a.m., our favorite time.
So,
but all's looking good so far. I hope that my follicles are dancing.
I need them to be doing some 80s music.
They're having a dance party, I hope. And
I got a haircut in between these videos.
Yeah,
so and before it gets a little crazy.
And I apparently washed my hair and look maybe like 1 or 2% more normal than I have been looking. So thank the Lord for shampoo. Okay, so we'll catch up with you guys later.
Yep. Bye. See ya. Hello. Now we're going to show you how we mix the Menopur. You get all your supplies out. You got your alcohol prep pads, aka alcohol swabs that aren't swabs. A gauze pad, not pads, pad. Got a Q cap, which is one of the 2 options. They came with Q caps, but there's also a needle option where you can mix it with a needle and not using the Q cap. Haven't decided which one's better yet, but you've got a syringe. That's a 3 milliliter syringe. You got the little tiny 1/2-inch needle that you're going to use to inject it, and you've got the actual medicine. So we've got this is 2 milliliters of sodium chloride. It's basically just like sterile water. You only need a milliliter of it, no matter how much powder you're going to be needing for the Menopur. And we got 2 vials of Menopur. What are the dosage of these anyway? I don't remember. But anyway, it's a little caplet basically that dissolves into the sodium chloride when you mix it. So we're going to have 2 powders with the sodium chloride. You're going to mix it all up. You're going to shoot it on up. And that's how you make a baby. All right. Anyway, so you start off by popping these little caps off of the vials. Taking an alcohol prep pad. And just, you know, make sure everything is nice and clean, nice and sterile. Just kind of like wipe off it. Oops. Do that one again. Just wipe off the top of them. All right. All right. Then you're going to take your syringe. This one comes with a needle attached to it, but we don't need that massive needle. You just need the 3 milliliter syringe. Probably use one smaller, but this is the one they recommended because you're going to be pulling out a 1 milliliter of liquid. So this is where you take the Q cap, which is going to make it a little easier to mix. I've done it both ways now. You take the Q cap out of the box, a little package. It's not very easy to get out, but and the fun part is you just twist this on, so it's some kind of fun little operation thing where it's just easier to draw it out. So they recommend that you pull the syringe back for some air. It's almost 1 millimeter. Right. Then you take your sodium chloride. There's like a little needle in here, and you just stick it on the sodium chloride and you puncture it. You slowly press the air, and that'll make it easier to draw the liquid out. And then you turn this upside down and you take out about a milliliter of liquid, which kind of does it almost by itself practically. Let's go a little more than that. Good. All right. Then you take your milliliter of water. You take your first powder of Menopur and you stick it in. And then you slowly insert that, and it literally instantly dissolves. It's kind of cool to watch. You already missed it, but there's another one. Don't worry.
Missed my boat.
It's okay. You take that, and they say to like do that, you know, swivel around a little bit. Don't shake it, but just like slide it, you know, slide to the left, slide to the right, but don't do any crisscrossing or anything.
It's very strict.
And you turn that upside down, and you want to draw out all of the mixture, which should roughly be, you know, a millimeter of water. So then that's the first one, and you're going to repeat that for
and now we're going to see the dissolving part. It's very exciting. Okay, so you see the little powder.
So it goes
yep.
Okay.
And then it's going to instantly dissolve.
Alright. I feel like I'm in the light. Boop. And it's gone.
Oh, science is crazy.
Ain't it? Ain't it though? Alright, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to slide to the left and right. Alright, and now now that you have your 2 powders and 1 liquid all mixed up, you're going to draw it back into the syringe. So it kind of does it by itself anyway, which is fine. Alright, and you're going to carefully unscrew this, because now you're going to have your syringe, and now you're going to have to inject it. So now you take your little injection needle, and you attach that, so it just turns on. So now you've got like your liquid. There's a little space in there, but I'll give that a second. We're gonna now take it over, and I'll show you that I'm going to inject it into my boo-boo. Take your alcohol. Okay, so I guess we... Alright, you take your alcohol swab / pad. Which side are you injecting today?
I don't remember what side did we do this morning.
I think it was this side this morning. So you want to
So
do this
stick
side?
with it, yeah.
You want to do that side
Yep,
still?
so we'll stick with it.
Alright. Go about, 2 inches or so from the belly button to the left or the right. We'll do it right here. Is that good? Yeah. You wipe the area down. Let that dry for a second.
Hello, bloated stomach. Hello, how are you?
Gonna
Bloated.
take the cap off. Yep, I'm gonna take the cap off. Literally need to take the cap off. I don't understand. Okay. Let's see. You should just get it ready. There you go. They say to shoot a little bit out, and I'm like, that shit's real expensive. It's like a glare. It's like so weird. All right, here we go. Oh god, it's coming out. Okay.
It's like $50 that you just squirted out.
And then we're just gonna stick it on in. Right, where was it, right? Ready? Very good. And then you slowly inject the liquid.
Ow.
What? It hurts? And then you hold it for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then you take it out slowly. And then apply pressure with the gauze pad.
Yeah, that one hurt.
So, sorry. And you put the cap back on. You put it in your little biohazard. And you call it a day. What are you putting these in?
I have like bruises and black and blue marks
It smells like a
circling
doctor's office.
all
up in here.
around my belly button, and it's really weird.
And that is the Menopur. It's very exciting. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm yawning.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Just ready for bed.
Literally,
I'm
but
so tired.
we're old, and this is our life now.
When you gotta like wake up early to go to the doctor for 7.
Yeah. We're going on like what, 20 hours now? I don't know, something like that.
Tired, but that's all for now.
That's all for now.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Well, tomorrow.